Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we've got the Nature Mythic Titan Baby Yaga in the game, and I'm going to feature my first 6 Mythic Titan flags. Real quick before we get started, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. So I'm also going to go through my strategy that I'm going to be using, and I use pretty much like standard Mythic Titan teams. I don't use that Mythic Titan mana loop with Isidore and an Insanity hero and Fungustine. There's a couple other heroes that you need. I haven't done that yet. I actually don't have any Insanity heroes maxed or leveled up. I may consider trying to do it with Divinia, who I can get up to 3.70 at least pretty quickly, but I don't know if she's able to be used with the mana loop. If you know the answer to that, definitely drop a comment down below and let me know, because I may try it out tomorrow, because I do have Fungustine, Isidore. There's a couple other woodland fawns with the mana increase that I could use. Then I forget what the other hero is. I think it might be a reflector like Acid Fire or something like that, which I do have as well. But today's video is not going to have anything like that. I'm going to use this team for 3 flags, and then I'm going to use my purple Titan team after that for the next 3 flags. And it's very important to stage your heroes appropriately, especially because of the hurricanes affecting 3 heroes. So with this team, I'm going to use that hurricane on the left 3 first, and then I'm going to use the hurricanes on the 3 on the right after that for all other 4 times that I use the hurricane, because I want Ceres and Pepper Flame's growth and wither effects to happen as many times as possible, and I want Gastille's cubes to hit the enemy as much as possible. So with this team, Wilbur gives all allies plus 100% normal attack for 4 turns. This effect can be active in addition to effects that alter attack in general. Normal attacks can have a total maximum of plus 140% increased power while this effect is active. All allies also generate some health, but that's not really that important. I've got Marjana obviously in here for the elemental defense down that she gives for 3 turns, the minus 54% defense against fire. And then we've got Ceres here, who does attack for 600%, but more importantly, he gives that wither effect where all enemies get minus 250 attack and minus 250 defense. The defense part obviously is the most important part there. And then Pepper Flame does attack for 450%. She gives a growth factor to herself and nearby allies with plus 250 attack. And then she also gives a defense down for minus 30%. Gestalt also gives a defense down with his cubes though, minus 34%, and then I think it's the same, actually it's higher on his second charge, minus 44%. So between the fact that we have an attack increaser with Wilbur, I've got attack growth for 3 strong hitters on the right with Pepper Flame, Ceres to wither away the defense of the Mythic Titan, Marjana for the elemental defense down, and then between Gestalt and Pepper Flame for the regular defense down, we've got a lot of the boxes needed in order to get high scores against Mythic Titans. The plan here is to use one of these Titan banners pretty early on, pretty much right at the beginning, and then just start using hurricanes right away on those first 3 on the left, like I said, and then the other hurricanes will be used on the right. I will be using tornadoes as well, obviously, and if I am able to get tiles that start giving me mana, I may mix in tornadoes and not use all 5 hurricanes at the same time. And then scrolls of alteration are what you want to use last, because you want Ceres and Pepper Flame to fire as many times as possible to increase the growth effects for your 3 allies, and then Ceres to decrease the wither effect of the defense of the Mythic Titan as much as possible before you start using those scrolls of alteration. Ideally, in the perfect world, the Mythic Titan never gets a single attack off and you would just use those 15 items. Obviously, it's a large investment for items for Mythic Titans. Personally, I don't use these items on literally anything else in the game. I don't use them on regular Titans. I don't really use them on other challenge events or tower events or anything like that. I guess maybe sometimes I use a tornado here and there on tower events to try to avoid the curses from going off and losing allies, but I really don't use them that much at all. And then for my purple Titan team, I'll show you real quick what that's going to look like, because I'm not going to give commentary as I go through my Mythic Titan battles so that I can focus on the actual battle itself. But I'm going to show you who I am going to be using for this. And we've got growth and wither effects, and then also Sharkai for the attack up. I don't have Gastille. I've tried to get him a few times, but never had any luck. So we definitely need Dark Feather, and then I've got Farah as well. Do I want to use Farah or do I want to use Costume Domitia? Farah does have the ability to get up to minus 60%, and she has all those extra attacks as well, up to 12. And then I think it's 56% for the costume version of Domitia. Actually, it's minus 64% defense. So I think I actually would rather use Domitia. There's also the factor that I've only got two matching legendary troops, although Sharkai doesn't really need one because his attack is pretty low in general anyway. I'm not really sure which one is the better one to use. I think Domitia with the minus 64% defense against Dark for 4 turns would be the better one, especially if it's going to continue to fire. And if that's the case, let's swap out Mordowich for over here and Domitia to go over here. Let's put the matching troop on her, and Sharkai won't have a matching troop, but that's okay. I do want to maybe see if there's a better attacking troop. Yeah, this one right here will be better. Okay. So this will be what I will use for my purple team against this green Mythic Titan. And it's going to be those middle 3 that I'm really going to focus on using those hurricanes. I'm going to use the hurricane on the 3 on the left first, and then the 3 on the right, and then I'm just going to use it on the 3 in the middle. So again, you want to make sure that the 3 that you want to go off the most are next to each other. It doesn't really matter if it's the 3 on the left, the 3 on the right, or 3 in the middle, but they need to be grouped together. All right, without further ado, let's get into my 6 Mythic Titan flags. So just under 30 million for my first 6 flags. Both of those teams worked out really good, and definitely interesting that some of my second and third hits were better than my first hits of the same team, even though the attack and everything else went down. Definitely goes to show you that a good board and good cascading makes a huge difference also. But utilizing the hurricanes, tornadoes, and scrolls of alteration the way I did is the best way that I have found to face against Mythic Titans. And again, I save those items for Mythic Titan so that I can get these crazy high scores. Let me know if you all do anything different in your Mythic Titan battles, and if you use any other different specific types of heroes. And of course, let me know how your first 6 flags went. Be on the lookout for my flags 7 through 12 tomorrow. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.